Club, Players Club, Maggie, Hale, and Courtney here. Courtney Stockhaus here alongside us, Payton and Gabe. We are so excited to have these guys here. And let's just go ahead and get started with our first question. So why did you guys choose TCU?
I mean, honestly, why wouldn't you choose TCU? I mean, it's a great school. Obviously, the baseball program here has been fantastic for years. And, I feel like there's a good chance for us to come to Omaha every year.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of what I looked for in a school.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have the same reasons too. Is like we just talked about it. It's a winning school with everything. So having that almost expectation that that's the goal is Omaha is amazing. Like kind of expect to win. And the other thing too is the people here are great. Everybody. I mean, coaches and then managers are great too. Everybody you meet on campus is smiling and everything, just seem happy. So, I mean, that's something that I really like. And whenever I talked with the coaches this summer, it's just like these guys are real. Just having conversations, just talking about golf, talking about other things other than baseball, trying to build a relationship.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
Like a family vibe. That's kind of the message we've gotten from other guys.
Absolutely.
So, Payton, you just transferred here from Wichita State. Can you talk a little bit about why you entered the transfer portal and a little bit about that process?
Yeah, I mean, it was I loved Wichita State. It was a great experience for me, and I mean, I think I couldn't thank the coaching staff there enough, but just had some things happen, and we just had to kind of looked at other options and kind of thought to myself, I think I want to go somewhere else, and that is good and going to help me develop to to my goals. Playing professional baseball.
Absolutely.
So, and I think TCU is just one of the they just churn out professional baseball players.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it was a long process. It was a really long summer, but it all worked out for sure.
Of course.
How different is Wichita from Fort Worth?
Smaller.
Yeah.
It's definitely smaller, and you kind of feel like you know everybody, but it was a good vibe. I really liked it. The guys there were a whole lot of fun. I still talk to a lot of them still today, but yeah, that's kind of the biggest differences.
Did you have to buy some cowboy boots to come down here, or did you already have them?
I got some cowboy boots for Christmas. So, but yeah, I was ready for it. I think I need a cowboy hat. So that's the next purchase.
I mean, we're going to need one.
So, Gabe, you've been here from the start. Why was TCU a top contender for you?
I mean, like I said previously, what's not to love about TCU? I really like how Payton said the family aspect. That was actually a really huge part of the recruiting process for me and my family. Ever since I stepped foot in Fort Worth, I felt like it was just a small knit kind of family-tied town, and I really liked that, and everyone was super nice to me, and same thing with the coaching staff. They were just really down-to-earth people, and they would just talk they try to get to know you more than just as a baseball player, and so that's really the main points.
You're from California, correct?
I am.
How is that from California to Texas?
I mean, like Payton said, it's obviously a lot smaller. It's definitely a big change in the weather as well. Obviously, California's got a lot
I'm
of
from
just.
California too, so
Really?
the weather to me is much better in California.
Oh,
I'm a little
100%.
biased.
Yeah, I mean, in California, it's sunny and 75 almost every day, and out here, it actually, started pouring the past couple of days. But I mean, besides the theme of all the country stuff on the western side of things, I mean, I really like it out here.
Do you like the country?
All the
lifestyle?
country stuff.
I love
You
it.
made it sound a little bit.
Besides the
no.
theme.
No, I mean, I didn't mean to make it sound
Texas
negative,
has this
but
country theme.
no, but I really
It's
do
like a
love
big
it.
party down here.
Yeah,
Everybody dresses up every day.
yeah.
Some boots to class for you, yeah? Is that the vibe we're getting?
I have, yes. Yeah, I have, and I will.
Okay, way to assimilate, honestly. So talking a little bit about academics, because you guys are obviously student athletes first.
Yes.
What are you guys' majors as of right now?
As of right now, I'm a comm major.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, communications major.
Like general communications or
Just
Strat?
general. For
Okay.
now, yeah.
Yeah, general communications too.
You as well?
It was a little bit of a change coming over. I was sport management
Yeah.
at Wichita
Yeah.
State, and then didn't really transfer over a whole lot. But communications.
That's unfortunate, but communications is an awesome school to be in. I mean, we're a
all
little biased.
right there, so.
Yeah, it's good.
But what do you guys want to do with it? I know obviously baseball is probably what you're looking forward more towards after college, but what are you kind of thinking outside of that with that major?
Yeah, I think one thing that I've kind of grown to love and have an appreciation for is like sports broadcasting.
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome to do play-by-play
Yeah.
or do color commentary. I think that'd be so fun, even if it's for some little summer league team. Like,
Yeah.
I think that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
This is a good start for you then.
Oh yeah, I love this. And doing the news
Uh-huh.
a couple weeks ago, I had so much fun with
Add
that.
it to your demo reel. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
For me, honestly, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do in terms of, like, you know, you always hear if you have fun with what you're doing, you never have to work a day in your
Yeah.
life. So I'm just trying to figure out what that is
What
for
you have
me.
fun with, yeah.
And I decided communications is really the way to start. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe sports broadcasting.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like that major is easy to balance, like baseball life and school life? I know it's not there are some very hard majors at TCU, so
Yeah.
do you feel like it's a little more useful?
So far, I would say yes.
Okay,
I
good.
would. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little different. I had a lot of online classes last year, and so now having to go to class every day,
Yeah.
a little bit of a change, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're making it work. So it's not
Were
just
you
time management.
all online at Wichita?
Not all online.
Okay.
I think I had 3 online classes and then
Okay.
2 in-person classes this past semester. So it wasn't like online classes are. Let's push it off till Sunday.
How was that transition?
It's a whole lot different. I mean, it's even going from. I really haven't taken full like class schedule during a week since like junior year of high school because my senior year
Yeah.
had COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So kind of it was like I gotta wake
Got a
up.
break.
Yeah, I had a break there for a little
Welcome
bit.
to the
but-
real world at TCU.
Yeah, but so it was a little bit of an adjustment, but now that the semester's kind of rolling, got a good routine going and everything
Yeah.
like that. So yeah.
Absolutely. So, kind of going off of that with classes, with practice, I'm going to ask each of you to walk me through your daily routine. I know you haven't played in season here yet, so I'm going to ask you to go through the off season. You walk me through the daily routine, baseball player, game day. What are we talking? I'll start off with you.
All right. Baseball player game day. So last year,
I'm talking like wake up. Like
wake up.
let's
All
go
right.
5 a.m. to like whenever you get home, whenever your head hits the pillow.
You know, well, usually on the game days, or at least last year, the way the schedule worked out, we didn't lift in the mornings. We'd kind of lift at like 12:15.
That's nice.
So, you know, wake up just, you know, in time for class, obviously breakfast class. My class, I believe, started at 9.
Okay.
I would go 9 to 9:50, and then 10 to 10:50, and then 11 to 11:50. So I was done around 12, and then I would bust my butt to lift
Yeah.
at 12:15.
Are we scootering or are we getting our steps?
I had to scooter. There's
Had
no
to
other
scooter.
option. So I would scooter there, and then obviously going to lift. It was a semi-light lift,
Yeah.
especially on a game day, just kind of activation stuff. And then head straight to the field. We have like a lunch there for us. Obviously eat on that. Get ready for batting practice. We'd stretch, and then obviously go through the batting practice. And then it leads obviously right up into the game. And then we'd play the game, kick some butt, and
You go to bed?
Go to
Do
bed.
it again the next
Do it
day.
again the next day.
Well, since you did the game day, I'll do what we're doing right now in the
Yeah.
off season, just because it's my experience
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is 6 a.m. lift. So I get up about 5 o'clock, get out of the door, and we all meet and make sure everybody's there. Then lift at 6. Sometimes depends on what day it is. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I got to go straight to class.
Yeah.
Other days, I can go home, have some breakfast, and then get to class. But class goes up until about 12:30 to 1, and then straight over to the field, do a little practice with individuals and stuff like that right now, and then about 5:30, maybe jump at the cold tub, and then we'll head back home, do some homework, make some dinner. Go to the training table,
Training
pad
table,
for
yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
It's
You're
the
not-
best part.
Oh.
The best part of the
It
day.
is. No, it is.
Oh,
Best
bad
part
that
is-
good.
Oh, it's so good. But do that and then head back home, try to be in bed 10:30, about maybe 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Some days.
On a good day.
Yeah.
Are you guys living on or off campus this year?
I'm actually on campus right here at Grand Mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're off?
I'm off campus.
Off campus.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you guys live with other players?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we both.
What teammates do you live with?
So I live with Brody Green, Caden Parker, Cohen Fezer, and Logan Maxwell.
Okay.
So.
Can we pick your messiest roommate out of all of us?
Messiest roommate? I don't know. We kind of all. we
I'm
all
guessing
contribute.
Cademan.
He's all right.
Caden's my friend. I can say that.
But yeah, we're all a little. We
all a
we all
little
contribute.
messy.
Yeah. So.
I got Jax Traeger, Carson Bowen, and Luis Rodriguez.
Oh.
What
What a fun bunch.
I know, right? And the messiest, I mean, it's hard to say because we all kind of
Louis.
contribute. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Lewis is actually really clean.
Really?
Can
Yeah.
he cook? We heard that he knows how to cook.
I've never actually seen it.
Okay, well, he calls
I mean-
himself a chef.
Okay.
The most I've seen is like a sandwich that you just make, but
gourmet sandwich?
Or like
though?
white bread.
no,
peanut
just
butter,
like white
jelly.
bread, like turkey.
Oh, he's a
bacon.
turkey guy.
Okay.
Valid.
Like
kinda
maybe
like
some avocado and lettuce.
Maybe.
Maybe if you're feeling
Maybe
it, probably.
not.
Maybe.
Who's the best cook in both of y'all's households?
I'm gonna be selfish and say I'm the best cook. I know. I
Own
made
it.
some good jambalaya this week.
Oh, okay.
I made some. French
This is
dip.
not minor league sandwiches anymore.
I mean, I'm not. My mom taught me right, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've actually yet to cook in our own place,
Oh.
but I have seen Carson cook up some mean steaks.
Do you guys have food in your fridge?
We do.
Okay, awesome.
We have the
Just making
essentials,
sure.
stuff for breakfast, lunch.
Ketchup.
We usually get fed dinners, so there's not like dinner stuff there.
Yeah.
But there's eggs, there's toast, there's some waffles in the freezer, stuff like that.
Eggs in this economy. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
are balling.
Yes, we are.
Kind of take it back to baseball now. So when did you guys start playing? We're taking it all the way back.
Yeah, I started way back. My dad tells me whenever I was like 3 years old, like little itty bitty t-ball. So I don't really remember much back then, obviously, but that's what I was told.
I'm so curious. What does baseball look like at 3 years old?
You just throw them out there and hope they have fun.
Okay.
That's
it's
all.
a fun thing.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
seen
absolutely.
Active.
Kind of like that video that says "keep your eye on the ball," and then he
And
runs
he
up and literally
puts
puts
his
his
eye.
eye on the ball.
Yep.
Something like that. a little
Uh-huh.
bit.
Exactly.
Do you know if you were paying attention or making snow angels in the dirt?
What's funny is that there's a picture somewhere that I have with my dad right behind me, kind of like telling me to
Come on
like
now.
pay attention.
Yeah.
And I have the glove in my mouth, with my hat backwards, so it's kind of funny.
We're gonna need to see that later.
I'll try.
What
and
about
find
you?
it. I'll try and find it.
But I was the same way. Like from the beginning, I kind of been baseball, but I guess I went to a different little league. We had a lot of parents screaming.
Oh, okay.
That's just all I remember. Is,
Okay.
Oh, well, not my parents. My parents.
No,
they sitting on the
Of
outfield.
course
They were
not.
cool
There you
parents.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of parents screaming and run. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
bribing some kids with
Yeah.
treats at like second base. Come here, Payton.
But yeah, from the beginning, it was baseball. I've
Always
tried.
been.
Yeah, I mean, I've played basketball and football in middle school and high school, but yeah, just.
In high school, you had to have been good then.
I mean, I liked playing all three. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was
Why-
just for fun,
Yeah,
like a little
I mean,
club.
I liked football, and then I got to basketball, and I was like, well. I
What
might as
position?
well. For basketball?
Basketball and football.
Basketball is just. I was the fouler.
The enforcer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Should have joined hockey.
Yeah, it was bad. I think I set the school record for
Foul.
quickest time to foul out at like 2.5 minutes.
Gonna
something
need
like that.
stat check on that
That's
one.
funny.
But yeah, and then for football, I played tight end and DM.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Why'd you
about right.
choose baseball then? Why'd you stick with that in the end?
Yeah, I mean, I liked football a lot, but I just kind of looked at them like, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't. If I loved it, I would do it, of course. But I just liked it.
Yeah.
It was just something that I had fun doing in high school, and I can't do this for a future. So, baseball was.
Okay.
Did you play any other sports?
In high school, it was strictly baseball.
Okay.
But growing up, I played like competitive soccer for
Okay.
about 4 or 5 years, all the way up until my 8th grade year.
Why did you choose baseball?
Kind of the same reasons as him. I mean,
Didn't
it was
love
just
it.
really. I really enjoyed soccer, but I feel like baseball was more my passion.
Okay.
I had more love for it, for sure, and I feel like I just needed to focus on baseball more rather than soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Gabe, you're first base, correct?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
So, have you always played first base?
I have. I get that question a lot, actually.
Really?
Like, people ask me if I really want to pick that position, but it's really because I'm a lefty, obviously.
Okay.
So there's a few positions that you get to play, but so I was thrown at first base, being a bigger kid as well, thrown over there at an early age, and I've played it, pretty much my entire baseball career.
Yeah. And then there's some articles about you saying you're the two-way star.
Oh,
I mean, word on the town.
I mean,
You're a big deal right now.
were you a two-way in high school?
yeah. I think I really started to grow more as a pitcher my junior year.
Okay.
My freshman year, there was a lot of hitting. We had 2 pretty good pitchers, but did a lot of hitting freshman year. Sophomore year, started to get into pitching a little bit more, and then junior and senior year, like, really hit my stride pitching, and then was just grateful for the opportunity that I could have done, could have continued to do it and going to Wichita State and then coming to here. So yeah.
So what are we going to expect to see from you? Where are we going to place you in the field this year?
In the field?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know yet.
Whatever happens,
Whatever
happens.
happens.
So you're going to give him a run for his money at first, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we'll see what happens.
The beef starts after this.
Yeah.
He just remembered. You guys are actually competing this year.
Yeah. But yeah, I played a little bit of first base, but have mainly DH'd in the past. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You might even come back to hitting.
Yeah.
I mean, 3-way star. Sorry. So who are you guys as role models? Let's go like maybe beginning, and then let's go kind of now. I mean, this could be like a parent, a baseball player, maybe another guy on the team, maybe coach.
Yeah.
I mean, opportunities endless here.
I think you got this one first.
Okay.
Both looking at each other. Sorry for the question.
No, I'm definitely going to have to say my dad. I mean, he's definitely taught me everything I know, not only about the game, but about life. I feel like he's raised me to be the man I'm coming to be. And I feel like we just have this mutual respect, obviously, him being my father and I'm being his son. But I feel like I can go to him for anything. Obviously not about baseball, but about life. And, I mean, he's definitely my role model. And then now, I mean, a role model in the game of baseball for me, I mean, being a first baseman, I would have to say probably Freddie Freeman. He's also from California, El Medina High School, which is right down the street from me. Obviously, like, he's a very successful first baseman at the highest level. And so success leaves clues. So I look at him to really see, if I can just mimic him really in ways how he goes about the game.
Success leaves clues. Wow.
Yeah.
That was insightful. Have you thought about philosophy?
Yeah, you know what, I actually have, but we'll see if I enjoy it.
I don't know. You don't want to dabble in that.
I would say my mom is my role model. She's been kind of our rock for like 7 years now. She was diagnosed with cancer, I think 6 years ago. She'll get mad at me for not remembering that, but she's always been there, and she's my best friend, and so I've always been so thankful for her. And then baseball, I grew up the 2011 Rangers. I loved them. So like David Murphy, not a lot of people are gonna know that name, but he was awesome. I was a huge Mitch Moreland fan as a first baseman.
Yeah.
Derek Holland, huge Derek Holland guy. So I mean, guys that have kind of passed a little bit, but like I just remember
oldies but goodies.
Yes. I would watch those guys and try to mimic their swings or how they pitched. So those are kind of my role.
Yeah.
Little obscure answers, I guess. But yeah.
Jons Grille is the newest venture from John Pinnell and the Pinnell's Restaurant Group. A ranch-to-table concept featuring food, beer, and spirits from around the great state of Texas. Our menu is designed by Chef Sean Alvarez and features 2 chef-inspired burgers, the Fatty and the Flatty, plus a brisket menu perfect for your casual night out. Fast casual service in a fun, relaxed, family-friendly environment, featuring 11 big screen TVs for you to catch the big game on. Our mixology team has created a craft cocktail and beer menu featuring local spirits and brews from across Texas. Jons Grille, home of the Players Club show each week, 2905 West Berry Street in Fort Worth, or online at jonsgrill.com.
We're lucky to have a collective that's as strong and as powerful as the Flying T Club. It's a big deal for us. It is a game changer. You know, I would just encourage any fans out there to support it. Everyone asks me, what's the biggest priority? And I say, NIL is big. Please jump on board, show these student athletes how much they mean to you. The thing about NIL is I think there's a right and a wrong way to do it, and the Flying T Clubs do it the right way. Let's keep winning. Join the Flying T Club today.
Welcome back into Players Club from Jons Grille. We are so excited to have you guys here with us. So right now, we've got some food here, and we told him that Anthony ate it on camera. So he's now said he has to outdo Anthony. Yeah. Obviously, he's older, so he's got to gain that seniority. So we're going to make him take a bite. He's got just a burger from Jons Grille, and then the smoked pork belly. Hatch cheesy grits. Yeah, what a bite there, man. Way to go. You know, that's impressive. Send that one to your mom. Highlight reel that.
She'll love it.
Highlight reel that. Who needs to play baseball after that? So going into a little bit of what you guys are kind of looking forward to this upcoming season. We've talked a lot about, with other guys especially, kind of the family aspect and kind of like what the chemistry looks like this season. Obviously, new guys coming in. You have guys that are now younger than you playing. So kind of how is that going right now with team chemistry?
So I think from what I learned last year is that the older guys last year did a really good job of opening up their arms and bringing all of us new guys in. Yeah. Which I felt helped tremendously with the chemistry. So I felt like going into this year, I was just trying to have the same mindset at those guys last year, just open arms, just trying to be as knowledgeable as possible to these guys. If they have any questions or if they need like anything, you know, they can come to me, and not only me, but all the returning guys. So yeah, and I feel like not only us, but the coaches are also doing a really good job of like having us together. Like for example, we had a dinner on Labor Day at Coach Charlotte's house.
We've heard about this.
Yeah. So we had
Did you jump in the pool?
I didn't. Okay. Because I didn't bring shorts actually, but
get them a little wet. You were going home right after.
True.
You're a baseball player.
Yeah. But we know there was actually a belly flop contest and everything, and a couple other competitions.
Who won?
So we had 4 teams, and I believe it was team 3 that won.
Who's on that team?
I was on that team.
That was your team?
I didn't belly flop, but it was my team. Okay. So Mason Bixby, he's a freshman. Great belly flopper.
Big belly flopper.
Yes.
Okay, we'll have to get him on here. Got to hear more about that process. Well, how does it kind of differ for you? I know that you're coming in. You're an older guy, but you're coming into this team. So kind of how is that? Are they like opening their arms to you? Or are you opening your arms to them?
Yeah,
kind of
absolutely.
Both?
I think it's almost like going through the process of being a freshman again. Just almost being more knowledgeable about like what to expect with college baseball. And I think I couldn't thank the guys enough. Like Gabe, you know, older guys like Curtis and Hunter Hodges, like they're just great guys that like. I feel like this team everybody wants to be around each other. Yeah. And everybody's a great guy, like great guys. And like we're saying, like we want to hang out outside of baseball and we're not stuck with each other whenever we're at the field.
You want to be there.
Exactly. So I think it just creates such an open environment. I think a lot of like, if I put myself in the shoes of a freshman, it's like I would want to ask more questions. I would want to know more because they're so inviting. So it makes that transition a whole lot easier. So.
Gabe, kind of going back to what you just said about like being a sophomore now, have you taken any other guys, any freshmen or transfers under your wing?
Yes, I would like to say so. For example, Zach Wattis, another first baseman. He has a ton of questions for me, especially like on the defensive side of things. Asking me like, what do I do in this situation and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of show him around and show him like what Coach Bruce expects of us, especially down like during these individual times during practice. And so I'm just trying to teach him and give him the best of my knowledge, and just trying to make him the best version of himself.
And kind of looking towards this season, what are you guys' personal goals for yourself to improve upon?
My personal goal is, I feel like I can say this for every college baseball player, but obviously to make the starting lineup, be an everyday player. And then another personal goal is to really just help the team win any way possible, because obviously
Omaha Part 2?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, who doesn't want to go back to Omaha?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I kind of fall with that, kind of doing whatever the role is that I'm assigned, like doing that to the best of my abilities. And, there's other goals along the way that kind of like almost everybody wants, but you kind of feel like I try to set attainable goals like at the beginning of every year. So, just kind of like setting goals that, like I was saying, are attainable. And but like Omaha is it's the goal.
That's the team goal, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Omaha.
We've gotten that answer for 3 weeks in a row now, so I'm starting to think you guys might actually be telling the truth. The goal might actually be Omaha.
That's always the mentality, throughout the year.
So we heard that you guys were recruited like that as well, that they tell you this is where they want the team to go. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. 100%, no doubt, yeah.
Yeah, it's Omaha or bust.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, the Texas way.
Is that part of the reason why you came to TCU is because they had that mindset from last year is, this year we're going back to Omaha?
Oh, yeah, it's the mindset and the winning culture that has made this program what it is. And, like, in the past 13 years, there's not a team that has done it better than TCU has. So it's really encouraging to know, like, that's what the standard is. And, like, I can speak for everybody here, like, we want to win.
Absolutely.
Like, so that's just what it boils down to.
Yeah. Plus purple's cute, yeah?
Oh, purple's great.
Purple's adorable. Who doesn't want to wear purple?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So what is the best piece of advice that you guys have gotten from a player, past player, or a coach? Putting you on the spot with this one. It's a thinker.
I'm going to let you go first.
I think the best piece of advice that I've kind of gained, I think a lot of people have kind of said this, and it sounds cliche, but I feel like I kind of have taken it to another level almost, is like, just be yourself. Like, be yourself, because really at the end of the day, nobody really cares.
That's good advice. I've got that on my fridge at home. It's good.
Yeah, just be
I'm so serious. It's a magnet.
Yeah, like last year, and I'm sure you guys will see it, like, I would show up to the field some days with cat shirts. And, like, nobody's going to care that I'm wearing a cat shirt, so I'm just going to wear a cat shirt. So
that's awesome. That's a great way to think, If I see it, I won't say anything. How about that?
There you go. Yeah.
For me, I think it's really just to really just soak it all in. Obviously, you really get 4 years of college and college baseball. And I feel like you can't take a moment for granted, especially in season, because, all the guys last year would tell me, like, once season starts, it's gone in the blink of an eye. And I really didn't believe it until, obviously, the end of the season.
Until you blinked.
Yeah, until I blinked. And the next thing you know, I was like, where did it go? Especially, like, when we played Arkansas in Globe Life, in Vanderbilt in Globe Life, and the stadium was packed, and we're playing in a major league stadium. And it was just unreal, like, atmosphere. And, like, those are the moments that you have to soak in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, switching it over to football. It's TCU football season right now. Can you guys talk a little bit about your team chemistry? Do you guys go to games together? What's that football season like for you guys?
Yeah, I think there's groups of guys that'll do different things on game days. But, like some guys, we usually all meet up at some point in the student section, so just kind of everybody kind of has their own thing, just finding what you want to do, and then you most likely have guys doing it with you. So
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we usually, obviously, if it's a night game, kind of, get to sleep in, which is awesome. But we usually meet up at like one of the guys' house and kind of just chill there. Maybe watch some other college games that are going on during like noon, and then really just head to the game and kind of find other guys in the student section, and then obviously cheer on TCU as best we can.
And then
I do have to add.
Okay.
I didn't have a football team the past 2 years. So
big adjustment for you,
There you go. Now you do.
It is amazing. Football is awesome. Like cheering for my own
and
team.
a good team.
Oh, it's
This
is Saturdays
It's
are
exciting.
legit. That's awesome.
Saturdays are for the boys.
So
we also heard that you guys against Colorado, you were on the field hosting some recruits as well.
Yes.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, obviously we're never really on a football field, especially
Yeah.
when it's packed. So it was really cool to see that atmosphere, especially down on the field. And also, you really don't understand how big those football players are.
Oh, yeah.
You're next to them in the
Don't
pads.
kid
so.
yourself short, though. You guys are tall, too. Don't worry about it.
We are tall, but those guys are, our height, but probably a good 50 pounds, on us.
A
So
little bit more intimidated when we're on the field, personally.
true.
yeah, I mean, I didn't have a recruit with me, but
Yeah.
I did have a couple of recruits.
No pressure for you that weekend, then.
No, it's okay. But I did have a couple of recruits that were buddied up with some of the guys in my house.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool just because, like we've been there. So,
Yeah.
we know what they want to ask. We know, and we've been
The
in college
real
baseball
questions.
too. Yes, exactly. Like, a lot of schools will just do, it's just coaches and players.
Yeah.
Where players to player, and that kind of relationship it goes so much further because Coach Charlo said it, we're the best recruiters. The coaches can say all they want, but at the end of the day, if a player can't ask those questions to another player, then it doesn't mean the same.
You start that kind of family aspect from the jump.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then we've got a big game coming up this week. Houston. At Houston.
Yeah.
First Big 12 game. Both teams are 1-1. What are you guys' predictions?
Obviously, not to be biased, but obviously rooting for TCU. Hopefully hopefully they kick some Houston butt. And really just cheering on the guys down in Houston. And if it wasn't a far drive, I'd be there. But yeah.
It'll be interesting, Houston's first game. I think it's their first game in the Big 12.
Big 12,
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
So
There you go, man
obviously
with
a
the
little bit
stats.
of nerves going. Yep, I'm trying to be a little football analyst. So
Getting your practice in already.
yes,
Yeah.
there'll be some nerves with them, and I think we'll find the end zone a few times, and I think it's gonna be
Spoken
more than
like a
Houston.
true analyst.
Oh,
Can we
yeah.
get a score prediction, too?
Wow. You got it?
I mean, frogs by 90 is an acceptable answer.
Frogs by 90.
Okay.
There's
I'll
no
give
other
you
way.
a score.
Okay.
27-7.
27-7.
Okay.
I like that one.
TCU,
I like it
obviously.
TCU. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to clarify. Just make sure. But,
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for talking to
Of course.
us today. We are so excited to also be hosting the pregame show Saturday. It'll air an hour before kickoff, so make sure you're there for that too. From all of us here at Frogs Today, go Frogs.